Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for February 26, 2025. This is for Leo. Last shuffle coming out for Leo. Let's see what's going on, Leo. Leo, what we have is family here, and we have decrease. So there's some things that are falling away in a family unit. It's up in the air. It seems like anything could happen at this point. You're kind of blowing in the wind. But one thing is for certain, Leo, is that you need to have faith that no matter what is happening, that there's a lot of forgiveness. There's a lot of releasing of the past. There's a lot of they're wanting you to continue to go in the direction you're going. Like you may have let something go. You may have forgiven a situation. The situation is changing. It's changing very slowly, very slowly. But there's something about needing to embrace the situation as it is right now. You're in an in-between state. The family right now is praising you, Leo. It's Six of Wands and Empress. They're praising you. However you may identify with the Empress energy, this is saying that the family is still going strong. This family is trying harder than ever before to see the good qualities within each other. It's very important that you do the same. You need to focus on the good qualities, because any bad qualities, whatever it is that you're needing to forgive, if you have not forgiven, are things that are like projections. Like you're looking at a person going, oh, they're not thinking, before they do this or that. The spirit is saying that you're seeing something that you don't like about them within yourself. So very important that you focus on the positive and have faith and keep doing what you're doing. I'm even seeing angel number 3333. They're saying that the problems that you have been facing are going to disappear when that comes out. And that guardian angels are encouraging you to maintain a positive outlook on life, because your luck is about to change. Usually, this is about using your captivating energy, being very, what's the word? You take control of the narrative in a sense where you are hardworking, you're very polite, you're very elegant with people in the family unit energy. Pay attention to everything, but focus when you're focusing with the Page of Swords, with the Hermit, Empress, and Six of Wands. When you're paying attention to them, you're focusing on the good qualities and how much people have grown, because you're also recognizing that growth within yourself. I've grown, I've changed. I'm not the same person I was yesterday either. Although it's a slow change, it's still changing. And it's up in the air at this point. So it's very important that you embrace this in-between space that you're in. Decrease with the Eight of Swords and Ten of Cups. The decrease with this family is that they're no longer satisfied with the negative narrative that they've been carrying within themselves. Some of them may have been disparaging thoughts about you, disparaging thoughts about themselves or the family unit in general. And so they're no longer able to do it, or they're no longer doing it. That's ending. They're no longer happy with that. They do realize that they are, especially if this is family that you live with, right? Or you lived with at any point. They are a reflection of you, and they're starting to see the good qualities within you because they're seeing the good qualities within them. So the spirit is asking you to forgive. Forgive and you may be forgiven. Deception is the Queen of Wands and the Moon. The family was at some point very, very burdened with their ego, like family energy. So this would be your children, your significant other, however this goes. They may have even been felt that they did not know you, and they may have felt like you were overbearing, or that you were focused on your image or ego, and they realized that that was them, right? And so spirit is speaking about the deception about this, is that they may feel burdened at this time, and that they didn't feel, there's an energy of someone not feeling confident underneath the burden, the weight of something. So this is something that happens that shows everyone that really what you were doing, or really what it is, it's like you're doing more than what meets the eye. You're working harder than what meets the eye. That's another aspect of things. Working harder than what anyone thinks you are. The deception is that perhaps the in this situation is that you're only doing what's best for you, right? As long as it's exciting, then you're going to do it, or something like that, and that's not true. it looks like you're being celebrated, Leo. Don't, because the 3333 is saying don't let your ego get the best of you, because that may be the misconception. And it's like time to be captivating and inspirational when 3333 comes out. Captivating and inspirational breaks down to a singular 3. So if your life path is a 3, that is even more free. It's even more your message to make sure that um, you are being just this inspirational person. You are trying to show or showcase others high honor or their qualities, their good qualities, and how and even to bring attention or call attention to the transformation that you have witnessed or known about, and that we're progressing forward into the future. We don't know what the future holds, but one thing is for certain: we could be whatever we want to be, like that kind of energy. Knight of Pentacles and Five of Cups with the Sacred Temple. So a lot of us are, the family is meant to move past some sadness or some shame or some kind of disappointment. We're meant to work on this and move forward. We're meant to work together through it. We're meant to work together towards a brighter future. Spirit is telling you you're moving in the right direction in this energy. And they're asking you to create a wishing tree or a giving tree. Then it's a very important that you could do this figuratively too, right? Um, and by figuratively, typically what is done is that you plant a tree, and you plant a tree in your yard. You don't necessarily have to do that. Some of us are living in condos with no yard, right? So that would be the vibe of getting, either you get a potted tree, or you would proverbial make it, you know what I mean? There's something that you could do where it's like, well, what I'll do in its place is I will draw a tree, or I will get a picture of a tree, and I will frame it in my home. That kind of thing, right? You could be very creative. But cherry is for romance, peach for love magic, willows for healing and for broken hearts, and apple for spell work or divination. You have aspen for sensitivity, eucalyptus for purification. And aspen, the sensitivity would be for like psychic energy, to raise the senses, to open them up. Oak for strength and even for lust, to be honest with you. And olive for peace. And so they're asking you to do so. Year of the goat may be very important to you. That would be the years of 2015, 2003, 91, 79, 67, 55, 43, 31. Now, this would be for those who, like it could be the year you were born. Some of the family members could be. Also, too, this also brings to the calls attention to the insecurity, the moodiness, the indecisiveness that you may have been witnessing in the family, and to see that as well, that what is being ushered into the day is more hardworking energy, more polite interaction, elegance. People, we're acting with a lot of grace towards each other, lots of forgiveness, and it all comes from you. They're giving it to you in a sense, but they're also saying that this is going to be projected. So if you are acting in this way, this is automatically projected back to you, because all eyes are on you, Leo. Everyone's watching you, paying attention to you to see what you do. So in a family situation, you're being called to be the big brother, big sister, or the bigger person in a situation, because it's up in the air at this point. It's up to you at this point. The angels are asking you to forgive, or to um, focus on the now, and not what they did yesterday, but right now. Right today, you could wake up and be like, they still broke my window. It's like today, it's like, well, that's okay. I think that we needed to reseal this space in the first place, but you know what I mean? It's like to bring up, like, you're a different, it's a different day, it's a new day. How about you help me, since you're such a helpful person, or you're such a um, you're someone that pays really close attention to detail. I really love what you do. There's something here about you needing to be in that energy with people. Yeah, because they're saying that there's very slow progress, and that's something that you need to remember for yourself, so to help you to be in the space where you're strengthening your faith. Lilacs, the color or the flower or the scent, may be very important, because that frequency strengthens the faith, the frequency that it puts out. And to remember to say to yourself as you're going along, plodding along this course, because they're saying stay the course. You have to say to yourself, slow progress is still progress, man. I'm doing the best I can. But just be very careful about what you're projecting. If you're coming from a negative place, just know that anything that you say is going to be brought right back to you. Don't you do that? Well, I got that from you. If you got mouthy children or something, or mouthy people around you, they're going to just turn around and be like, it would take one to know one, wouldn't it? Kind of vibe. So very important you're coming from a positive place. All right. If you want to change things, because things are changing with or without you. But if you want it to change and sour, then, continue to hold on to grudges. So, but if you wanted to change and be positive and you want to be surrounded by light, then you would need to be the light. You would need to have a lighter and go light everybody's candles. Like, you got to do it. You could be dealing with a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Libra. We also have Cancer. Those are the main signs. Mm-mm-mm-mm. We also have Gemini, Aquarius, another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or a Capricorn. So you could be a Leo Virgo cusp or a Cancer Leo cusp, or dealing with one. You also could be dealing with a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, Capricorn Aquarius cusp, no, not Pisces, Aries Taurus cusp, Taurus Gemini. If you're not dealing in Gemini Cancer, if you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.